Hi folks, how are you doing? It's been a while since I last made my Tactics Trainer video, so let's go back to the good old traditions and try to improve our chess by making some tactical puzzles. As always, if you want to challenge yourself and try to solve the puzzles by yourself, you can stop the video and try to make them by yourself. So let's go. 5 problems per day, that's how it goes here on chess.com for free members. Okay, what do we have here? We have a passed pawn, a dangerous one. We have a queen under attack. This knight is hanging. What about queen to h3? We're attacking the knight. There is the rook behind the knight, which cannot be moved. You cannot go bishop e6, the knight takes. You can go bishop g6, in which case I think I can just push the pawn to b7 and okay, let's review that. Queen h3, bishop g6, bishop g6, b7, rook d8, and I'm not promoting just yet, but I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something easy. This queen does have, well, it has some retreat square, so it's not that easy to catch it. I think queen h3, bishop g6, something like that must be happening here. The knight definitely cannot move from f5 because I'm taking this with check, so that's game over. So how do I attack once again the knight after bishop g6? Like knight here or there, both of them are taken by the bishop, by the queen. Okay, I'm struggling with this one, as you can see. I think I'm gonna have to go move by move. This is not the ideal way to do this, but okay, I got it completely wrong, so my idea was not the best, of course. Let's see what was going on here. Just one move. What easy thing am I missing? Just pushing the pawn. Just pushing the pawn. What if he just goes, I don't know, rook d8? I don't know. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. Rook b8, queen a7, queen a7. Okay, the point is you can make the queen a7 move and promote then. Okay, that might be better. Yeah, okay, I thought queen h3 to attack both the knight and have the skewer with the rook, but it didn't work out. Let's get the next one here. Okay, e5. Obviously there is potential discovered attack with this bishop, and against this bishop again as well. So we kind of are threatening both things if we get the knight out of d6, attacking the bishop and the rook. Where can we go to make it very, very nice? Actually, this bishop is almost trapped as well. It wasn't for, say, d4, it would be almost trapped, wouldn't it? On d4, yeah, I guess that's why black moved e5 to have this bishop e5 idea, losing only a pawn, because otherwise I was playing rook 1 to d2, bishop c1, and maybe rook c2, and that was over. That was piece trapped. But that's not the idea. If we could combine this idea with attacking these two guys. That would be perfect, I guess. Okay, what about the simple knight takes b7? Keeping it simple. I'm attacking the rook with the bishop, and I'm attacking the bishop on d7. That should be enough. Is there anything completely better? I just cannot see that. I mean, this can't be bad. Okay, he goes away, and I take the bishop there. Okay, it took me some time to do it, almost 2 minutes, so -5, but no big deal. I got it correctly, at least. Okay, rook to f8. What's going on here? I see a mess here, honestly. Okay, there is a potentially awkward pin we could make with rook e1, but that's not working because there is a discovered check and he's taking my rook on e1. So maybe rook to e2, attacking that knight, but not sure what I'm doing next. Okay, I still have no clue what's going on here. Is this potential pin the tactical theme here, or what? Because I don't see how to take advantage of more things like what? Rook e2 is the move I can think about, but I don't see what's the big deal after, say, f4, or I don't know. How do I get these guys going, like the bishop or the queen? I'm struggling with this tactics trainer today, as you can see. It's not getting any easy. Rook e2, say f4. If I could find a way to get to this king or something, but I'm not seeing that either. Wow, I'm completely clueless here about what's going on. Any trapped piece or something? Any tactical weakness I can see? Darn it. This is what it takes to be a good chess player. Seeing these kinds of positions, calculating well. b4 maybe? b4, he has knight to e4. Okay, that could be kind of the way. You're almost trapping this knight, forcing to go to e4, and then what exactly? Then this knight is not protected, and how do you take advantage of that? Okay, I kind of start to see something. Probably very too late, but at least it's something. b4 is the idea, I guess. Knight to e4 is the only thing he has to avoid losing the piece. Yeah. Knight e4. And after knight e4, my rook is under attack. I go to where? Shall we combine this with another idea like rook e2 first? I guess something like that. No, I guessed very wrong. Wow, having a terrible day at tactics here. What's going on? Wow, rook takes. I thought about this for a second, but didn't see what was I winning. Pawn takes. queen e6 check, queen takes, pawn takes. Oh, well, that was not that easy. I mean, seeing all this sequence, that's great actually. You get a passed pawn which cannot be stopped. You play e7, the bishop protects, e8, there it goes. Game over. Wow, that was cool. I never thought about that idea. That was cool. Okay, let's see if we can get the next one. Next problem, is it going? Yes. Okay, there is a knight here hanging. Isn't this checkmate in two? Just rook check, king there, bishop check there, and wait a moment, this must be easy. If I take, you can go back with the rook, avoiding the checkmate, so there must be forced line like rook check, king there, and bishop check, king down, and if nothing else I have bishop back taking the rook. I mean, this must be correct. This can't be wrong. Okay, problem solved. I guess the idea is he goes back, at least bishop c5 taking the rook, and he also has the knight hanging there, but maybe there is something even after rook h1. Yeah, probably there isn't checkmate yet, but bishop c5 and he's losing the rook, so that's enough, I guess. And are we done, or do we have another one? Another last tactics today? Okay, another one. Probably this is the last one. We almost have an opening here. What's going on? Bishop there, bishop there. Okay. This is the kind of puzzle where you wonder, what can I threaten here? What is going on? What can I attack? Okay, the bishop is not protected, that's something. I can play knight f5. If he takes, I take it with check. And not sure what. Well, then I can take d4 as well. Is that the idea? Otherwise, I'm taking d4. Maybe. Maybe that's the idea. Can I improve it a little bit or do something else more valuable? I guess not, because I can't see any other tactical weaknesses here on white's position, so knight f5 must be the solution. Yeah, he takes, I take with check, and that's it, I guess. Then I take d4, for instance, with the rook. Well, that's a complete. Then I guess you let him take, because the h file will be open. Yeah, this looks good for black. Okay, so I guess that was all for today. Yes, it is. They're offering us the premier membership, which we won't take so far. Okay, thanks for watching.